All right, here at No Reserve, we have our little 84 Chevy K10. Beautiful original truck. This got over about, I think it was 125, 129,000 original miles. Can't remember off the top of my head, but we got that in the description in the other videos. Super clean truck, extremely rust-free. I got the drums off, so you can see how much shoe life is left. Of course, it's a little dirty, a little dirty from driving and stuff like that. We don't go through and blast that stuff, but I like to keep it in its nice, honest condition so you can kind of see how it's been cared for. But even the back of the wheels, how kind of clean they are. Still got the original paint there. Back up one of the back of the center caps here. Still got the decal right there. It's for being working its way to 40 years old. I mean, just even the back of the cap's pretty clean. It's got some dirt and grease from the years of use, but original spares never been off. Well, one thing that's cool about this truck is you go around it. I mean, you got some dirt and you got some surface rust and stuff like that, but this stuff is all solid metal. I mean, guys, the salt belt states and stuff like that, you could tell by looking at these. The threads are nice and solid. You don't have that corrosion. But what's cool is you go around this thing, it's got some dirt and stuff like that, but you'll see a lot of the areas of the paint. I mean, if you were to go through and probably steam clean or pressure wash this frame would probably look amazing. You'll see it's still shiny. You can still see my reflection, and that's kind of throughout the entire frame. I mean, you'll see it there. It's really pretty clean. Here you'll see the reflection. It's like pretty amazing to still see it have that shine. Oh, get the hands wet so you can see there. I mean, that's really kind of just nuts. And the cross member's the same way. Transmission mount, all this stuff's original, never been out. The gas tank's the same way. The straps, if you can see, it's still got shine to it. One thing that was tricky about this thing was getting it up on the hoist, getting past the gas tank and getting to the frame. But we'll go all the way back here so I don't forget anything. But one of the most beautiful things about this truck is right up in here, you look at those inside of that wheel well, and the fender lip, zero rust. I mean, these trucks, you'd see them in the 80s rusted out in some states. You look at that cab corner. I'll go around here real quick and then go to the back. You got a little bit of surface. This stuff just cleans off. It's just a little bit of dirt and stuff like that. But those rockers are just unbelievable. The cab mounts are just flawless. This truck is as rust-free of an original truck as you could get. You see those wheel wells. There's a lot of areas where you don't even see those little dimples that come out, those factory dimples. We'll take you this way. You can see here, it's like, I kind of want to talk about the frames. It's just awesome. And you see that black shine. The original inner fender's not rusted out. You got a little bit of rust here, but still good solid metal. You see that? And you got pictures of all this stuff in case the camera doesn't exactly give the best light. But I'll go nice and slow so you can see the inner fender there. And again, there's tons of pictures, so hopefully you guys can check that out. But I'll go to the back here. All the fluids have been changed. Rear front and rear diffs have been serviced. You'll see the fresh gasket. They use the right gray stuff. Sometimes you'll see some residue of some older stuff, the orange, but correct gray stuff was used. Bed floor is just in amazing condition. Hopefully you guys can see the pictures of that with the tonneau rolled up. Does have factory undercoating underneath the bed and the cab, and you'll see that's kind of the overspray they do. Here it's tougher to get in and see the rocker and stuff on the gas tank side, but it's just as nice as the other side. Original body mounts are just killer. I think I had a canopy on at one point. There's some wiring going back there also for the trailer package. Original paint markings on the transmission. It's cool, still got original paint markings. The orange clamps, paint markings there. Also, still got the yellow clamps there. You'll see just clean. You see on the brake proportioning valve, still got the tag. You can see ball joints are all in nice shape. Still got the plastic tag underneath the leaf spring that you usually see wore out. That's on both sides. New KYB shocks. Brakes, got lots of life left on the front. It's tough to see the inside pad, but I did shoot a picture of that. Automatic hubs. You'll see the front balance has never been torn off. You can see that kind of that sheen that the frame has on the bumper bolts. You can see a little bit of the shine right here. You can see that valance. I mean, this inner fender's just so dry and clean. That's what's so amazing about the truck. Walking around them, it's like, man, there's no dirt. I mean, there's obviously road film and dirt, you'll see, but there's no clumps, and this thing's never been off-road. It's just all factory. It's got a fresh oil change, Wix oil filter, of course. You know, pan's a little bit dirty, but definitely not wet or anything like that. All right, so even the inside of the frame, I mean, I know I keep talking about it, but you look at so many of these trucks for decades that, I mean, even finding a truck like this 20 years ago would be just amazing. So it's just, I, for some reason, just love the undercarriages of vehicles, because you get kind of story of the life under the hood and undercarriage, you know. It's like, I like to leave them that way, nice and honest, with some dirt and grime, but you can see just the care they've had throughout the decades. So, all right, it's going at no reserve. There's a video of it driving and a full walk-around video. You know, 84 Chevy K10, V8 manual 4-speed. Just a beautiful original truck.